Hi class, today we're going to show you how to do tulip buds. So I'll just pan the video so you can see how the tulip buds are. Okay, so these are the closed buds. So I'll explain how this is done. Okay, just going to move them a bit. Okay, we will start off with on the row 1 we will do magic ring. Okay, followed by single crochet 10 single crochets we will do inside the magic ring. Okay, in row 2 we will do increase in all the stitches. Okay, so this will become 20 single crochets. Okay, I'll just 20 single crochets. Okay, this is row 2. Row 3 we will do single crochet increase. This is the pattern we will follow in the entire row. So this will become 30 single crochets. Okay, and row 4 we will do 2 single crochets and then an increase. This will be 40 single crochets. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to start with a magic ring now. So you know how to do it, but I'm going to show it again. So you hold the yarn with your thumb and the middle finger, go across 2 fingers, go back like this, hold it with your little finger like this. This is your hook. The nose of the hook is facing down. You'll go through the loop, the back loop, the back yarn, you will pull it across and then you will make a chain. That's your magic ring. The circle what you see is your magic ring. You can hold the yarn, and this ring you can hold it with your little finger like this. Just hold it like this so that the ring does not close. With the middle finger and your thumb, hold both the yarns like this. Okay, so then do 10 single crochets. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. An easy way to count your chains or your single crochet is always from this end. Okay, from here. If you start from here, sometimes you're confused where the stitches. So this one is on the loop on the hook, right? This loop is on the hook, so we don't count this. So what is from below that? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. This is the last single crochet, the 10th one. Okay, or the first one, the first single crochet that we made. So I'm just going to put a stitch marker here. Okay, now we will close the magic ring. Since there are 10 single crochets, it's going to be hard to make this hole go away, but try your best, pull it tight. Okay, don't do anything that will spoil the shape, but pull as much as you can so it's nice and tight. So the second row, as I said, will be an increase row. So every stitch there will be 2 single crochets. So I'm going to remove the stitch marker. This is my first single crochet that I had done in the magic ring. So I'm going inside that first single crochet done. I'm going to put the stitch marker here now. Okay. And in the same loop you in the same stitch you will go and make the second single crochet. So in every stitch we are making 2 single crochets. So it will become, at the end you will have 20 single crochets. This is my 6th, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, the last stitch 2, 19 and 20. This completes row 2. So in row 3 the pattern is 1 single crochet and then an increase. Okay, so on the first stitch we will do a single crochet. This is the first stitch. We'll go there and do a single crochet. Put the stitch marker back. And in the next stitch we will do an increase. Increases 2 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 and 2. Okay, so again there will be single crochet and then an increase. The next stitch we will do a single crochet and then an increase. So I will meet you at the end of this row when I'm going to complete the row 3. I'm in the last stitch now where you do an increase. This is my 29 and 30. It's always good to count. See, usually in these patterns the last row will always be an increase. Okay, if you are not finishing with an increase, then you have made a mistake. You have to go back and correct it, and it's always good when you finish the round to go back and count and see if you are correct. Okay, so the row 4, now we're going to start with row 4. Row 4, the pattern is 2 single crochet and then an increase. So we will go into the first stitch. First stitch I've done a single crochet. Second stitch also a single crochet, then an increase. Increases 2 single crochet in the same stitch. First single crochet, second single crochet, then an increase. First single crochet, second single crochet, increase. So we will continue this pattern till the end of the row and I'll meet you at the end. I'm in the last 3 stitches now. So first single crochet, second single crochet, and then an increase. Okay, the next row we will do, I will write it for you so then it is easier for you to understand. Okay, R5 will be 3 single crochet and then an increase. So we'll make it 50 single crochets. It's increasing by 10s, yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Because we started with 10 single crochet, that's how it will be. So just going to, sorry about the camera angle, but yeah. Okay, so this is row 5. I'm going to start single crochet, first single crochet. I'm going to put the stitch marker. Second single crochet, third single crochet, and then an increase. Okay, first single crochet, second single crochet, third single crochet, and then an increase. Okay, I will now meet you at the end of the row. So I'm at the last 4 stitches. I've just finished an increase, so now it will be one first single crochet, second single crochet, third single crochet, and then an increase. This is the last stitch, this is an increase, and if I count, I will have 50 single crochets. So make sure you keep counting at every row, so then there is no mistakes. You make a mistake, then you'll have to undo the entire thing, which is, it's better to count. Yeah, so I will tell you what we do next. So this from row 6 to row 20, that is equal to, we'll just do single crochet. Okay, there is no increase, no nothing, just keep doing single crochets for how many rows? For 15 rows. For 15 rows. Okay, we finish this and I'll show you how the tulip forms. Okay, so what we do, as I said, what we do now is we just do single crochets. There is no, so since there is no increase or decrease, we're just going to do single crochet. I'm not going to put stitch marker. I can just count the rows. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep counting. Okay, so I am now on row 6. When I'm at row 20, I will meet you. Okay, I'm at the 12th round. I'm just going on with single crochets. I just wanted to show you something. See, I did not turn this. Okay, this is where the tail is. This is where we did the magic ring. The tail is, we pulled it tight. We have to turn this. We have to turn it in a way such that the tail is always on the inside. If you look at the pattern, if you look closely, see there's these V shapes. You will see V shape. Yeah, there will be 2 strands of yarn in every stitch. So this is the right side. On the inside, it will look like knots. Yeah, like little bumps and knots. These are the inside. That's the inside. Okay, that's how you know which is the right side and which is the inside. Okay, so when by around 11th or 12th round, you can turn it like this, so it becomes like a small cup, and then you keep crocheting. Okay, so till you reach around 20. So I just wanted to share that with you, that you need to keep, you are crocheting on the right side and keep the tail on the inside. Okay, so this will just keep growing into a cup, and then I'll show you how to make it into a closed tulip, the bud tulip. Okay, so I'll meet you at the round 20. So I'm almost at the finishing of 20th row. I'm going to show you how I'm going to be counting this. Okay, because I've removed my stitch marker, so you must be wondering how I'm going to be counting this, right? So I'll show it to you. Okay, see, I'll explain this on the board. Okay, we started with a magic ring, then we did 10 single crochets in this. Then when we increased, we went like this. Then we went single crochet increase like this, then 2 single crochet increase, 3 single crochet increase, right? And then we continued with it. So if you see, it's like a spiral. It's not like circles. This is circle, right? We have not done circle, we have done spiral. We have done like this, correct? So this one, this is the spiral. So this is where row 2 is starting and row 2 is ending. Row 3 begins here, row 3 ends here, row 4 begins here, and row 4 ends here, row 5 begins. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? So I'll explain it on the tulip now. Yeah, So if you look, see, I have pulled the magic ring tight. You can hardly see the hole now. So what I did is, when I was doing round 2, I pull the tail tight. Okay, when I went to round 5, again I pull the tail tight, and at round 10, when we were turning this to the right side, that's when I really pull it tight. So this way the shape does not get spoiled, and the magic ring also closes properly. So this is one thing that you need to do it. You have to do it in a various interval. In one go, if you do it, it will spoil the shape, and if and it won't close properly. So it's best to do it at different intervals. So like I was saying, so this is round 1, round 2 begins here, round 3 begins here, right? So that's where, so this is the beginning of each round. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19, and this is the 20th row. So this is the 20th row, so I'm just going to finish it. I need to do it till here. Okay, so that's another 5 stitches. Okay, I'm done with 20 rows. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to be stuffing this and how we are going to finish this. Okay, so now we will leave around like 12 inches of yarn. Okay, and then we will cut this. We need this long yarn. Okay, so I just will cut this off. Okay, now this loop, just pull it open. You don't need to do a chain, just pull it open and it is tight. Okay, this tail is tight and it's closed inside. Everything is, the ring is closed. Okay, so I'm going to start stuffing. So since this is the sample and this is just for teaching, I'm filling with polyfill. In the class, your teacher will give you the correct yarn that you need to fill it with. Okay, so fill it nice and taut, so then the shape remains. Okay, if you don't fill properly, then you won't have a good shape, and if you fill too much, then you will not be able to close it. So this is just polyfill, so I'm just going to be filling it like this. When we finish this, we'll see if we need more, we can do it again. Okay, now, so this tulip has become like a bud, right? Now it's become like a cup. Okay, it's become like a cup. So what we need to do is, we need to bring this end and this end together, and we have to stitch it. Okay, and same way this end that is on the other side also we need to stitch it. So I'll show it to you in the video how we are going to do this. Okay, so we have stuffed it. So now this right opposite to this is where we're going to stitch it, like this. Okay, exactly in this, you're going to do it like this. So then if you are not able to remember, if you're not able to figure out where the stitch is going to be, you can put a stitch marker to the center. Okay, we will thread this into the needle. Okay, we'll go through the stitch where we have put the stitch marker. Okay, now we can remove the stitch marker. Hold the filling like this, hold it like this. Okay, with your fingers, just push it down and then pull this together. When you're here, come on, the yarn is on top like this. Go to the same stitch you started with from, and again to the same stitch, and this time pull it tight. back again, nice and tight. Okay, we'll do the third time. Okay, now same way we need to do these two ends, we need to close like this. Okay, then this bud forms. So from here we will bring this thread in the stitch in middle, and we will go right across the stitch here. Okay, and now on this side, just make sure it is in the center. Okay, through again, and this time you make a knot. How do you make a knot? See, this loop is there, take the needle through the loop and pull it out, just like how you sew buttons and everything, just like that. Make sure it is tight. Okay, and just for safety we will do one on the side also. Okay, now before you cut the yarn, go through this and just pull it out from some side here. Don't pull too tight, just like this, and then from the on the next stitch go through it inside, come out here. Don't pull tight, okay, otherwise the shape will get spoiled. We will do this at least 4 times just to make sure the tulip is, the yarn is secure. Okay, and finally we will come out from the center. Next to the center. I don't want to increase the space on that center hole, so I'm just coming out from the other side. So now we will cut, and the tulip bud is done. Okay, the tulip bud is done. Just give it a little shape. And we need to do 2 leaves before we can attach it to the stalk, and then the flower is ready. So this is how we do tulip buds. Yeah.